Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is all about the power of makeup. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. So to start off, I'm going to use this Sample Beauty palette. I use Sample Beauty's palettes for the whole eye look. So I'm just going to start with this dark blue shade and I'm just going to pat it into my crease, and I'm not blending it yet. So I'm using the Black Canvas E26 brush, and the base that I use is the Peel Away's base, and it's not set as usual. So the reason that I'm packing this colour on is so that I can get the most amount of colour payoff as possible. So now I'm going to take this brighter blue shade and I'm just going to use that on a Inglot 48SS, I think this brush is, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the darker blue that we've already used. So now I'm going to go in and take this darker blue shade and I'm going to use that on a really small kind of pointed blender brush. I don't know which brush this is, I don't think it's branded, but I'm just going to take that then into my crease, because when I cut the crease I want the most intensity and the most darkest colour just to be above the crease. So this is why I'm placing this directly into the crease. So I'm just going to take my concealer. This is the Catrice Cosmetics one, and I'm just going to take it on a Zoeva 144 brush. So I'm just going to use this to find out where my crease is, and then I'm going to use the Zoeva 144 brush to then map it out. And I'm going to make sure I pat it dry, because I'm not going to set it with any powder, because I'm going to put eyeshadow down on top of it. But I don't want it to crack, so that's why I'm going to pat it down. So next I'm going to go in with this white and pink colour. So I'm going to pop the pink colour on the top of where I've cut the crease, and I'm going to just use a flat concealer brush for this. And then I do go in with a darker pink. I didn't show it, it's just out of the same palette, just any kind of darker pink, just because the brighter pink wasn't as intense as I would like it to be. And then I'm going to go in with the white and literally just pop it where this concealer left, just to make it pop more. So I'm just going to take the same concealer I used to cut the crease underneath the eyes, and once again I'm not going to set underneath the eyes, just because I want the most amount of colour payoff from the shadows as I can get. So the three blue shades that I use on the top of my eye, I'm going to use on the bottom of my eye. So I'm just going to go in with the exact same brushes and just going to go from lighter to darker and to just get a nice blend. I do add a white milk jumbo pencil in the waterline, and I mix a small bit with a bit of the blue shadow, so it looks like a bright blue on my waterline, but actually turned out really nice, I think. So just in case you're wondering what's in the waterline. So I always tend to drag my eyeshadow down quite low, so I always do this little step. I always go back in with my concealer just to clean up any shadow that I might have brought down too far. So I'm just going in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and this is on me Penny's brush, literally €2, best brush ever. I mention it in every video that I put up. So, and I'm just going to pat that into the skin then, just to give me the most amount of coverage that I can get out of the product. It's very full coverage. It's actually a lovely foundation. I never kind of reach for it, but it actually is so nice on. So next I'm going to just pop the Catrice Cosmetics concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going to blend that out with the same concealer brush that I've used to pop the concealer under the eyes. I always kind of try reuse brushes. I do have an awful lot amount of brushes, but I do think if you like a brush and it works well for you, why not use it for everything? And I'm just going to also pop this concealer just a small bit on my forehead, on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and on my chin as well. and just gonna then go back over it with a foundation brush just to make sure that the colour from the concealer blends nicely into the foundation. So this is a step I never usually do. I just thought I'd add it in because why not? So I'm just going to go in with the So Sue Me contour palette and I'm going to cream contour. I like cream contouring, but I just don't have the time all the time to be cream contouring. I always go back over with powder though. I know people kind of cream contour when they want more of a dewy finish, but I always go over with a powder anyways. I love being dramatic, so what can you say? So now I'm just going in with the cream highlighter shade that she has in the palette as well, and just patting this over the cheekbones before I add any highlighter, just to make it more intense. So now I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, that's a mouthful, in dark tan, and just taking that on an Inglot 38 SS brush and just putting it everywhere that I've put the cream contour as well. So now I'm going in with my favourite highlighter ever, is probably already know, the Doll Beauty Shine Bright. I just think it's so nice for such an intense highlighter. I do want to be like the stars shining in the sky, so I love an intense, bright, out there highlight, so this is just unreal, and then especially over the cream highlight that we've already used. So now I'm just taking a nude lip liner and I'm going to use a Kiko pencil. It's actually really nice to pop on my lips, and then I just go over it with a Soap and Glory Lip Plumper lip gloss. So thank you all so much for watching. I had so much fun doing this video. Makeup gives you such confidence, but never use it to try and impress anybody. Everybody is beautiful in their own individual way, and you don't need makeup to prove that. Just be yourself.